It's
back
a,
up to back up.
the mic is not for our house, it's just for them. So,
Okay.
Oh, this
so you
is
can,
this laptop.
unless you want to, but
No, I won't be monitoring.
Mike, that should work anywhere, correct? That,
yeah, I put that up there to make it really clear.
so it connects to this.
Yes.
All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can I just get your attention for a moment? Good afternoon. We are almost at the 2 o'clock hour where we're going to start our live stream. So I want to keep everybody on task that we know that at 2 o'clock we're going to actually start to stream our beautiful ceremony today through a live stream. And these guys are going to let me know when we're actually live. And then I'll go ahead and get started. Are we live? We're live right now. Well, perfect, perfect. So thank you, everyone. I just ask that we keep it down a little bit in the house. I want to welcome you all to Connecticut State Community College here on our Middlesex campus. And those of you that are watching on the live screen, I welcome you too. And I want to thank you all for just tuning in and being a part of today's celebration. Let me first thank everyone that put this event together today. How about a nice round of applause for all of those that made this happen today? Excellent. But today we're really here to celebrate something that's really, truly special. It's the excellence, the dedication, and the amazing individuals that make our community what it is. That's all of you. So big round of applause for everyone that's here today. Thank you, thank you. Today is not just about awards, it's about the amazing hard work, recognizing the heart and the impact of what we put together to go above and beyond, and everybody does this without expecting anything in return. Whether you're a student, a faculty member, staff or manager, you're all part of the reason why we're here today, and we shine a spotlight on those of you that have gone the extra mile. As a matter of logistics for our campus, I just want to call out that for those in the room, the restrooms are down the hall and to the right. If we should have an emergency, we would exit these doors here. We could head down the stairwell or the way that you came in, and just have to say a couple of those few safety precautions. I want to ask that everyone please silence your cell phones. You may take photos, of course, of colleagues, friends, take tables of the friends, and please be sure to share them on our social media sites. Now, what we've all been waiting for, I want you to sit back, relax, get those applause hands ready, because we're about to make some people blush in the best way possible. All right, let's get this celebration rolling. Next up is Dr. Maduco. I'll call up Dr. Maduco, come on up.
Hey, good afternoon. I know CEO Hogan told us to keep it down. Let's try this again. Good afternoon, everyone. Awesome, and good afternoon to all of our colleagues and friends and guests and neighbors streaming online. I'm John Maduco, proud president of Connecticut State Community College. So happy to be here. I was about to say, I'm so happy to be at my favorite campus, but since we have representatives from all of our campuses, I love all of our campuses equally, but really, really, really humbled and really elated to see all of our nominees, the majority of our nominees here in attendance with us today. I see some family members and significant others. I was asked, my wife typically asks me why for like for everything that I do in my life. And she asked like why this ceremony, you guys have so much going on. Everyone's busy. It's the end of the semester. And I said, it's really important that we celebrate and give due, right, to the phenomenal people that make Connecticut State Community College go, right? That's our faculty, that's our staff, that's our student workers, that's our leaders, that's our administrators. Those are the unsung heroes that every day ensure that, the air conditioning is working and our students are receiving our first-class advisement on how to navigate their education, right? And instilling the knowledge and wisdom in our students inside the classroom and keeping us safe, right? And providing mentorship and tending to our mental health. There's so much that our people, right, college-wide, statewide, do for our institution. So it's really important that we celebrate that. Additionally, as educators and as higher education practitioners, it's really important that we remind ourselves about our mission, right? And in our mission, right, we can see that it's about our students, right? And it's about their well-being, and it's about their academic achievement and their development. and that we literally are this village. We're a big village, right? Across campuses, across satellite locations, inside different types of environments. And every single day, we are afforded the opportunity to give back to those we serve, to serve our communities, right? To lean on each other, right? Especially during those tough moments. And as we know, there are the ebb and flows and peaks and valleys within an academic year, within a semester, within a month. Right? We know this. I'm seeing people nodding their heads. People online, the folks in here are nodding their heads. There's a lot that our people do. There's a lot that you do, right? And I know, beginning with me as leadership, as the administration, we have to do a better job recognizing the phenomenal people that make CT State in what I believe is a great institution of higher education. And lastly, I want to end on this. I know that right now, when you turn on the news, it's depressing. And I promise you, I am not wearing black because of what's going on in the news. I think I'm wearing black because there was a certain individual that failed to wear black at the Pope's funeral, but I digress. This was just a thing that was next available in my closet. But I recognize, in all seriousness, there's a lot going on, right? Locally, at the state level, nationally, and internationally, right? And I know it weighs on you, and it weighs on our students, and it weighs on our colleagues, and it weighs on our family members and our community members. It just does. And sometimes it feels like, not even sometimes, all the time, it feels like it's nonstop in terms of the rhetoric that we are seeing and enduring, right? And despite that, all of you, not just the folks that are here, our esteemed nominees, all of you across our great college, across our beautiful campuses, show up every day, right, for each other and for our students and for our communities, right? And to me, that gives me hope. And I hope that gives us hope in terms of, I believe together, right, we can overcome anything, right? And despite the noise, despite the rhetoric, right, we have talented individuals here, and those that weren't nominated, they're just as phenomenal, right? Right? For the betterment of our students in our institution, our great state, but really for each other. So again, on behalf of not just my office, but more importantly, our entire administration, I just want to thank all of you who are listening, those of you who are unable to attend in person, to all of our nominees, to our planning committee, to our nomination review committee. You did Herculean work because I didn't really give you a long runway to get this thing stood up. So again, thank you so much. Join me in a round of applause again for those two groups of individuals. There's an unsung hero here in this room. I want to make sure that we're really loud and mess up the audio. But if you're emailing this individual, you've seen this individual's name within our system. It lists Margaret Van Cott, but her name is Meg Van Cott. Meg's in the pink in the back. Let's give Meg a standing round of applause for her work. Come on. All right. Thank you, Meg. We appreciate all that you do. So now I'm going to stop yapping. Let's get this program, going. If you're here, you get to enjoy the food and the non-alcoholic beverages for any members of the state that are listening. It's all non-alcoholic back there. And then for our colleagues who are online, you just got to believe us. It looks good. It smells good. It tastes good. And the folks here are enjoying it. But again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all that you do for our institution, for our students. And again, I'm just proud of everyone in this room and everyone that makes up Connecticut State Community College. So thank you so much.
Good afternoon. I'm Anna Kropitsky, Vice President of Human Resources for CT State. And I am truly grateful to be here today in my first year within my first year at CT State. First, I want to thank CEO Hogan for the welcome and President Maduka for the inspirational remarks. I also want to emphasize the support and leadership of President Maduka in making this happen, or making us make it happen. So I will give a little bit of a background or a summary background in terms of the nominations, and then we will get into each of the categories, all the nominees, in that order. So first, we could not do this without this group of people here. Primarily, my sort of co-partners in crime, so to speak, not a crime, but event, Dr. Kerry Ash, who promised he will be getting some popcorn as he's watching live on YouTube. As Dr. Maduka pointed out, Meg Van Cott, truly grateful for all of your leadership and support in making this event happen. I also want to recognize some of our initial planning committee members that include Jared Borak, Caitlin Boger-Hawkins, Ashley Labadia, and Tom Yelich. Thank you all. Most importantly, the substance of the work was really with the small-ish group of committee members and nominations review committee members. Many of them are here today, and they will be making the announcements of who the finalists, who the awardees are. And so if you are here, if I may ask you to stand up, Eileen Boyer, Lisa Boyko, Rebecca Cannon Clemens, Monet Carter, Sam Capros, Jessica Lynch, Jason Scapitici, Colette Rossignol, Tim St. James, and Sandra Bonison Appleby. So next, I wanted to share what we had to work with, which is a lot. And I appreciate every person who has made a nomination. We had 177 nominations in total over the 13 different categories. Some employees were nominated in more than one category or more than once in a particular category. So I counted 136 unique nominees for this award, and many of you are here today, and we appreciate it, and we welcome you. I included the background of sort of the breakdown of each of the categories. As you may see, the categories for the Leadership Excellence Award and the Outstanding Staff Achievement Award received over 30 nominations each. So that was no small task for the Nominations Review Committee to nail down to a smaller group of semifinalists and then finally a finalist. So we appreciate all of the work that went into that process. So as we begin, we will go category by category. For each of the category, we will show all the nominees. I will name all the nominees. Some of you have shared photos. So we tried to incorporate all of the photos that you have shared with us just to show your presence, whether you're live or you're here, for everyone to see. I anticipate we may have more photos next time. But so when you see photos, it's just employees sharing. They've been asked to share a photo as part of the nomination process. Once I read all the nominees, I will ask one of our Nomination Review Committee members to come up to the podium and announce the awardee for that particular category. So it's going to be a surprise for majority of you. We try to keep it a surprise. I think we achieved it. So, so many of you in the room here or watching live, I think it was a good surprise. So in terms of some of the logistics, so each nomination, each person who was nominated, we have prepared a nomination certificate. We will hand those out at the end of the program. However, for those who are named as the awardee, we ask if you're in the room, once your name is called or you hear your name, please come up to the front. Dr. Maduka will kindly stand right over there. You can walk over. We will hand you the award, and there will be a photo opportunity with President Maduka. He's very happy about that particular point. So without further ado, we will start with the Classified Staff Impact Award nominees. And we did try to include the campuses. So Gian Badavi, Michael Casey, Elizabeth Catuccio, Martin Sherritt, Jeffrey Hergert, Jenna Marie Jonah, Linda Kalpis, Deborah Mendoza, Kimberly Quinn, and Sherry Seekins. Congratulations to all the nominees. Now, may I ask Rebecca Cannon Clemens, as the representative for the staff Classified Staff Impact Award Nomination Review Committee, to announce the awardee.
All right. Good afternoon. So this award goes to Jenna Marie Jonah. Thank you. Just a little bit about Jenna. She serves as the administrative assistant to the Dean of Students and Faculty at CT State Naugatuck, or excuse me, as non-tech. She, has come across a lot of challenges over the last 2 years in our transition and has overcome them with immense success. She has navigated these changes with care and sensitivity. On any given day, while there are several fires that may need to be put out, you will never know this by speaking with her directly. She maintains a calm demeanor and approaches all challenges with a degree of confidence, and that only comes with extensive experience and a deep understanding of how things operate. In addition to all of these wonderful aforementioned qualities, it might be Jenna's sense of humor that makes working with her such a pleasure. She doesn't take herself too seriously and makes everyone with whom she interacts with feel comfortable and at ease. Jenna goes out of her work about her work with purpose and dedication, yet looks for nothing in return. While we are sure she would be embarrassed to receive this recognition, she is exactly the person who deserves it. If you're in the room, please come on up.
Thank you, Rebecca. Jenna Marie was not able to be with us here today, so we do congratulate her. I hope she's watching live on YouTube. So we will be following up with her after the event. Next is the Collaboration and Teamwork Award. So the nominees are Christopher Amoka Quo, Robin J. Bage, Bonnie Goulet, Lisa Knapp Wilson, the Office of Institutional Effectiveness and Planning, led by J.D. Mathewson, the Office of Sponsored Programs, led by Molly Lauk, Carla Smith, Anna Sitta, Nicole Tabel, and the welding department. I believe that's at Esnantuck. Some of the congratulations to all the nominees. Some of them shared some photos that we wanted to share here now for your viewing pleasure. And now I would like to ask Lisa Boyka, as one of the nomination review committee members, to come up to announce the awardee.
I am vertically challenged, so I have to adjust this just a bit. Okay. I am very pleased to announce that this year's award recipient is the Office of Institutional Effectiveness and Planning, led by J.D. Mathewson. This was a very long and beautifully worded nomination, but for the sake of time, I'm going to take a few bits and pieces for it. It is my great pleasure to nominate the Office of Institutional Effectiveness and Planning, OIEP, for the Connecticut State Community College Collaboration and Teamwork Award. I submit this nomination today, April 7th, 2025, a date that powerfully captures the extraordinary dedication ethos of this team. Today marks the successful and timely submission of Hispanic Serving Institution designation applications for 6 Connecticut State campuses: Capital, Gateway, Housatonic, Naugatuck Valley, Norwalk, and for the first time, Tunxus. This achievement followed an intense 21-day timeline requiring extensive data analysis, cross-departmental coordination, and a steady commitment of time and energy, even across evenings and weekends. The team accomplished all this with focus, professionalism, and a constantly positive spirit, despite uncertainty at the federal level regarding HSI program funding. This submission also carries additional significance. It represents the first HSI application process since the consolidation of Connecticut State's 12 campuses. The OIEP and sponsored programs teams had to navigate and clarify unprecedented questions about how to represent our newly unified institution in a federal application process still structured around individual campuses. Their solution-seeking mindset and willingness to work through ambiguity with thoughtfulness and care was critical to moving the process forward. Complicating this effort further was staff turnover and retirements within the team, which made it more challenging to locate, interpret, and synthesize key institutional information. And yet, the team met every challenge head-on, demonstrating resilience, determination, and a clear commitment to our collective mission. Congratulations, OIEP.
Congratulations. JD, please make your way for the photo. Would you like to say a few words? It's not required, by the way.
I can take very little credit for this, but I appreciate it. This goes to Jamisha and Rachel and Jenny and Caitlin and Ching and Sohair and everybody who worked really hard on this in sponsored programs. Thank you very much.
So we will continue with the Community Engagement Award nominees. Amanda DeGeorge, Ruth Gonzalez, Genesis Mosquera, Andrea Pedraza Jennings, Tawana Preston, Ashley Raithel, Kiran Samaya, Anna Sitta, and Patrick Verano. Congratulations to all the nominees. For the Community Engagement Award, I will ask Jason Scapitici to come up and announce the awardee.
Thank you, Anna. Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to announce to you all that the committee has chosen Dr. Ruth Gonzalez as the winner of this award this year. I'll share with you some of the highlights of the nominating letter for Dr. Gonzalez. Dr. Gonzalez epitomizes what community in community college should stand for. She's an institution in the greater Torrington area for her years of dedication to both the Northwestern campus, but also for her involvement throughout the entire community at large, serving as a vital link between the campus and the people throughout the region to provide resources and aid to our campus. As a mental health professional on both on the campus and in her private Torrington practice, she is instrumental in bringing the campus connected to student needs in the community as well. She has forged critical relationships over a number of years with individuals at the McCall Behavioral Center, the Susan B. Anthony Project, Charlotte Hungerford Hospital, Greenwoods Counseling Center, Demas, and about a dozen other local support agencies. She's helped students find nearly any service in the area that they could possibly need, and has done so seeking no recognition or acknowledgement. Congratulations, Dr. Gonzalez.
Dr. Gonzalez was not able to be here today. I believe she may be teaching. And so we congratulate her. We'll follow up after the award ceremony. For the next category, the Diversity and Inclusion Champion Award nominees: Ava Jones, Nutan Mishra, Laura Moncada, Ingrid Orlana Rivera, Prissy Ramos, Karina Sanchez, Jillian Sullivan, and Priscilla Titus. Congratulations to all the nominees. Rebecca will join us back on stage to announce the awardee.
And the Diversity and Inclusion Champion Award goes to Dr. Ava Jones. Dr. Ava Jones is deserving of this recognition. She has been one of the faculty who started the Speak Club, which is a club that engages and educates students and the campus community. Each June, Dr. Jones, along with students, faculty, and staff, participate in the Middletown, Connecticut Pride Parade. Within the classroom, Dr. Jones ensures that her English course materials include a diversity of readings, giving voice to underrepresented individuals and groups. This also helps to develop cultural competence in all. Dr. Jones, as an English coordinator, also mentors instructors to create a more inclusive environment in their classes. Ultimately, Dr. Jones contributes to the college's mission and is a champion of diversity and inclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Dr. Jones could not join us here today, so we congratulate her and we will follow up with her after the ceremony. For the next category, for excellence in teaching, we have Jonathan Braverman, Marsha Bryant, Nicole Coulter, Renee Edge, Pamela Gordon, Rachel Green, Alicia Hall, Rachel Zachichuk, Andrea Levy, Aja Shabana, and Robert Stone. Congratulations to all the nominees. So I will ask Lisa to come back up to announce the awardee.
Thank you, Anna. I just want to say that this was an extremely difficult category to review. The nominations were all stellar. The efforts outstanding. So, but I am very pleased to announce that for the Excellence in Teaching Award, our winner is Pamela Gordon. And a little bit about Pamela. I am delighted to nominate Pam Gordon for the Excellence in Teaching Award. Pam has taught art appreciation, a gen ed, at NCC CT State for 16 years. Pam is an extraordinary teacher, excelling in all award criteria, and the author of an award-winning art appreciation text, Art Matters. This nominator went to break down specifically how Pam met each criteria, so I'm just going to take a few pieces here and there. So for teaching, Pam is constantly developing ways to teach content. She offers a highly engaging class and encourages thinking. As one example, during COVID, Pam wanted students to build community, see how art matters, and learn printmaking. She had students print thank you cards for frontline workers and asked the service learning coordinator to deliver the cards. For evaluations, Pam always gets stellar evaluations. Last semester, she received 3.86 out of 4.0. Comments are also excellent. One example, the professor is one of the best teachers I have ever had. She's super sweet and teaches in such an enthusiastic way, always having the energy for it. And whenever someone has a question, she always answers. I'm so glad I got to take this class and meet her. For curriculum, part-time faculty rarely develop curriculum, but Pam was our first professor to teach art appreciation asynchronous. I have a hard time saying that word. I'm just going to move forward. Okay. She didn't just put her class online. She researched best practices and built content for online students. For example, Pam created charts so students could build up to writing a paper, showing progressively more sophisticated ideas. For mentoring, Pam goes out of her way to mentor. For a recent hire, Pam explained her syllabus and offered for him to join her class, which he has been doing all semester. Pam has also supported others. During COVID, she helped faculty transition to online. There are multiple professional developments, including Pam earning her master's focused on higher education learning while at NCC and attending College Art Association conference annually. Student success and retention. Pam is strongly committed to success and retention, arriving early and staying late to advise students. For example, to ensure student success on exams, she provides a study guide, helps students fill in the guide outside class, provides practice, and offers study sessions. Regarding retention, she emails absent students multiple times and helps them to re-engage. But Pam is not just committed to our students. Her dedication is also seen in her text, which is vastly more approachable than others. She has helped thousands of students across the country be successful. Pam is highly dedicated, conscientious, and innovative. She is an outstanding candidate for this award. I conclude with a student's evaluation. The professor is amazing. I would recommend this class to everyone. Congratulations, Pam.
Congratulations. Pam Gordon is in the house. Do you want to say a few words? You don't have to.
Wow, I'm really surprised. So I guess I want to thank my boss, Joe Fusigna, who nominated me, who's always there to support me. And I want to thank my students. I teach general education students. I teach art appreciation, and they're from majors like, business and nursing and criminal justice, and they really don't want to be sitting in my class, at all. And they're the ones who push me to be creative every day and try and engage them and get them to learn and think. And so I really want to say that the only reason I'm standing up here today, I guess, is because of them. So thank you.
Congratulations, Pam Gordon. For the next category, Innovation and Technology Award, the nominees were Peter Kutsukos, Michael Panicello, and Roberto Reyes. For this, congratulations to the nominees. So for this award, I will ask the Nominations Review Committee, is that Colette? I'm sorry, Monet or Sam? Sam, come up here. Sam Capros to announce the awardee.
Oh, this is weird looking this way. Okay, so I'm pleased to announce that Peter Kutsus has won the award. Professor, yes. So, Professor Peter Kutsukus will be an excellent recipient for the Innovation and Technology Award. With a background in computer science, he has been one of the leaders in campus on AI. He assists faculty and staff with questions, benefits, and challenges, and has offered workshops last fall at Adjunct Professional Development Night. He was also a part of the AI workshop series for faculty and staff. He has provided robotic demonstrations to students who might be interested in pursuing careers in the robotics industry. The last couple of semesters, Professor Kutsus with our campus has partnered with an area of organization, the STEAM Train, to provide a technology camp for high school students. During the week-long campus event, students learn how to build a computer and even leave with the computer they built at the end of the camp. It's an excellent way of introducing the area of students into technology, how it works, how it can be created, and how they can even pursue a major in STEM. He has brought a team of college students to participate in statewide quadcopter challenge in 2024. Professor Kutsus also oversees the Tech Center at the Middlesex campus, where members of the community can bring their tech questions or concerns to the center for assistance. Students from his computer classes provide assistance to others as well. It's an excellent opportunity for students to practice what they are learning in their classes. Peter has also partnered with local retirement community, where he has brought small teams of students, faculty, and staff to assist with the tech needs of the residents. The requests might be how to set up a printer, how to use a camera on a phone, how to use an iPad. It was all part of a successful day of service. Recently, Peter has also worked on the FAA drone zone application for Middlesex. Because of this network of professionals in computer science and engineering, Peter has done an outstanding job bringing guest speakers to campus to celebrate women in STEM or demonstrate how computer technology can be used in the creation of aircrafts, such as the Black Hawk helicopters. With great enthusiasm, Professor Kutsus stays current with educational trends, presents on these trends, and assists others embracing innovation and technology.
Congratulations, Peter. No remarks? Politely, no remarks? So next is one of the biggest categories of nominations. And so there are a few different slides of nominees. So I appreciate your patience. For leadership excellence, the nominees include Mary Bidwell, Jennifer Brown, Shayla Cody, Lourdes Cruz, Nicholas D'Agostino, Terry Delaney, Tracy Dixon, Rachel DiPietro, Manuel Gomez, Sarah Hansen, Brett Jacobson, Jill Jemmett, Elizabeth Keefe, Lisa Knapp Wilson, Rob Levin, Andrea Levy, Erica Lynch, Monica Mado, George Nowade, Alice Pandolfi, Andrew Pelletier, Mario Pierce, Roberta Pryor, Jamil Rose, Emily Santaniello, Karen Smith, Tim St. James, Anna Sitta, Ed Tessman, and Rashida Williams. Congratulations to all the nominees. I will ask Jason to come back and announce the awardee.
Thank you, Anna. Colleagues, this was a very challenging one to choose because of the incredible people who are on the list, including a number of deans that I also serve with and have enormous respect for, as well as Dean Tessman, who, like me, wears a bow tie. So I think that's a great mark of leadership, sir. And by the way, Dr. Maduko, you could totally pull off a bow tie. But the committee has decided that Dr. Andrea Levy is the recipient of this award for this year. And I would like to share with you a little bit of the nominating letter. In everything she does, Dr. Andy Levy leads with selflessness, excellence, and humanity. First, Andy is an excellent teacher. Our students say great things about Andy, her classes. Andy pushes their thinking, cares for and supports them, and creates a fun classroom environment. In addition to her excellence in the classroom, Andy has served as a psychology program coordinator, head of Middlesex's annual student research fair, a prolific researcher, and Middlesex honors program coordinator for nearly a decade. As psychology program coordinator, Andy grew the psychology studies major into one of the largest on this campus. As coordinator of the Middlesex Honors Program for 10 years, Andy has created the most robust honors program on any CT State campus, which is now the model for the honors programs across CT State. For the past 3 years, Andy has served as the Connecticut State Honors Program Coordinator. In this role, she has guided 15 honors courses through the curriculum process, has created and leads a committee of honors program coordinators for most campuses, mentors faculty on other campuses about launching their honors program. As a result of this leadership work, as of fall 2025, 8 additional CT State campuses have come online with their honors program. Congratulations to you, Dr. Levy.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I am very grateful. I really only want to thank the Middlesex administration because nothing that we accomplish every day could happen without them. So thank you.
For our next really large category, for the Outstanding Staff Achievement Award, the nominees are Gail Ann Arroyo, Roland Atkinson, Gian Badavi, Karen Blake, Catherine Carter, Wei Sen, Jennifer Cruz, Tracy Dixon, Rachel DiPietro, Jennifer Flores, John Fulton, Chad Glabash, Michael Gomez, Connie Haskins, Julian Holzer, Vincent Kadzur, Elizabeth Lambert, Molly Lauk, Bryn Leslie, Mary Lewis, Monica Mado, Jose Marcelino, Deborah Mendoza, Yvonne Page, Andrea Petrario, Kevin Redmond, Noel Rosamilio, Shana Sakulo, Dawn Sorich, and Sarah White. Congratulations to all the nominees. So for the outstanding staff, Sam will come back up to announce the awardee.
Okay, so this one is really long, so I'm going to read part of it. But the winner of this award is Deborah Mendoza. I know she's watching from home. So the top reasons why Deborah Mendoza is getting nominated for this award, Deb consistently goes above and beyond in her role in academic advising. She not only ensures that students receive accurate and timely guidance, but she also takes extra time to provide personalized support. Whether it's staying late to help a student navigate their academic plan or assisting a colleague with a difficult case, Deb always gives 110%. She's also a natural problem solver who approaches challenges with creativity and efficiency. She has streamlined advising workflows by implementing innovative strategies and have reduced student wait times and improved communication between advisors and students. Her proactive approach has enhanced the overall advising experience. Deb's positive attitude and collaborative spirit make her an invaluable part of the team. She fosters an environment where her colleagues feel supported, valued, and motivated. She often takes lead in organizing team-building activities and offers mentorship to new staff, ensuring they feel welcomed and prepared for success. Deb embodies the college's mission by advocating for student success and inclusivity. She's deeply committed to empowering students to achieve their academic goals while providing an environment of equity and respect. Her passion for student success aligns perfectly with the institution's values. Deb is a true team player who regularly partners with faculty, staff, and administrators across departments to enhance student support services. Her ability to communicate and collaborate effectively has led to successful implementation of cross-departmental initiatives that benefit both students and the institution. Deb's contributions have not gone unnoticed. She frequently receives praise from students who appreciate her guidance and encouragement. Colleagues and supervisors alike acknowledge her professionalism, dedication, and ability to lead by example. Congratulations, Deb.
Deb was not able to be here today, so we will extend our congratulations and we'll follow up with her after the ceremony. For the next award, for the part-time staff or instructor award, the nominees are Christina Calabro, Selma Dutufendic, Amanda DeGeorge, Sarah Fazekas, JD Matthews, I'm not sure how you got there, and John Smiralia. So for the announcement of the award, Rebecca will come back up.
Okay. So this award for part-time staff or instructor award goes to John Smaraglia. A lot of Gateway people in the house. Great. So, which is what you'll understand now. So John has been at Gateway for nearly 24 years as a part-time employee. He is a computer science alumnus of Gateway Community College. John has been instrumental in supporting new students at both Gateway Community College and now at CT State Gateway. In many ways, he is the face of Gateway to many students who have come through their doors. His cheerfulness is infectious, and his commitment to help both new and continuing students navigate their enrollment experience is exemplary. John has been a constant in the Student Success Center, and students often remark about how helpful he was. In addition to his helpful personality and natural affinity toward providing exceptional customer service, John is so dedicated he volunteers countless hours in support of student success at CT State Gateway. The Student Success Center and the services we offer our new and visiting students could not be achieved without John's dedication and passion for his work. Congratulations, John.
Sure. We have a proxy. You don't need the mic. You're gonna have to use the mic. It's live stream. And everyone else wants to hear. You're too late. You're already.
If I were to think about John, and first I would say my name is Jill, and I'm the interim CAL at CT State Gateway, so I have the pleasure of working with John. If I were to impersonate him right now, he would have a smile as large as this room. His eyes would crinkle, but he would be so humble. And I'm tearing up because of how much I know everything that they said about him up here was true. He is one of the most selfless people that we know. He is an amazing staff member, team member. He's a historian. He is the archive of every catalog we've ever had. And yet, every day that he comes to work, he faces the students with the same enthusiasm and with the same grace and humility. So on behalf of John, I want to say thank you for the recognition.
Thank you so much. So for the Rising Star Award nominees, we have Nathaniel Bowen, Christina Calabro, Monica Cherubin, Chrissy Harlow, Heather Hodge, Luciana Mastrangeli, Megan Vo, and Chesley Wright. Congratulations to all the nominees. So may I ask Monet Carter to come up on behalf of the Nominations Review Committee to announce the awardee.
All right. So the committee has decided on Luke Mastriani. So just a little words about Luke. Luke's initiative and enthusiasm are immediately apparent in his proactive engagement across various aspects of our work. Notably, he has taken the lead in running DEI trainings, showcasing his commitment to fostering an inclusive environment and his ability to effectively lead and educate others on critical topics within CT State. This initiative goes above and beyond his core responsibilities and demonstrates a strong desire to contribute to the organization's values. Again, congratulations to Luke.
Congratulations, Luke. He just made it. He wasn't supposed to be here. So for the next award, the Student Success Award nominees are Courtney Anstead, Jennifer Meny, Giselica Rodriguez, Jeffrey Schumann, Kelly Zeba, the CT State Middlesex Academic Success Center staff, and Robert Levine and the IT student workers. Congratulations to all the nominees. Jason, Sandra, may I ask you to come up and announce the awardee?
I'll give you the Reader's Digest version. I'm pleased to announce that the Student Success Award goes to Giselica Rodriguez. A few of the words that they wrote about Giselica were unmatched passion for the work she does for student orientation. Her work is centered on the student and its implications for retention. Best practices is a term used to describe how we should build our foundation, and she takes it seriously. If you give Giselica an idea on something we should think about in the future, she'll bring it to her team for them to work together through the logistics, come up with a project plan, write up proposals, and then share with the campus colleagues for input and feedback. It is this level of enthusiasm that is so impressive in how she clearly sees the positive impact on those special projects can have on a student experience. I'm honored to nominate Giselica Rodriguez for her exceptional leadership and unwavering commitment to her student success in her role as Director of Student Onboarding and Orientation. She's a driven, innovative, and deeply student-centered professional who consistently goes above and beyond in everything she undertakes. Her passion for improving the student experience is evident in the way she leads initiatives that yield meaningful, measurable outcomes for the diverse student populations we serve. She's intentional in her work, always striving to create inclusive and impactful onboarding and orientation experiences that lay the foundation for retention and long-term student success. There's lots more, but most importantly, Giselica is always present, whether it's supporting a team member, jumping in to help a colleague, or engaging directly with students. Her genuine care, tireless energy, and collaborative spirit leave a lasting impact on everyone she works with. Congratulations, Giselica Rodriguez.
Thanks, girl. Literally no pressure. But I just want to thank my team. I have such a solid, amazing team. Sarah White, Tamika Davis, Tessa Slazinski, Samantha Barnett. We are a small force, but a powerful force. And everything I do, I put my passion in. So I appreciate you all seeing that in me. And I'm going to continue to charge forward and love on all our students.
Congratulations, Giselica. For the next award category, it's the Student Worker Commitment Award. And the nominees are Neri Arce, Violet Lanois, Jove Luna, Tanaya Maddox, Francis Nieva, Naomi Nurse, Kelsey Pringle, and Christian Sturm. Congratulations to all the nominees. Lisa, may I ask you to come back up to announce the awardee?
This is the last time I'll be up here today. I am very excited to announce that the winner of the Student Worker Commitment Award is Kelsey Pringle. Kelsey has been an invaluable member of the Academic Student Success Center since fall 2022, consistently demonstrating excellence and a commitment to fostering a positive and supportive campus environment. Kelsey's strengths are numerous and noteworthy. She is exceptionally well organized, requires minimal direction, and consistently takes initiative. Often, she has already completed tasks before being asked, demonstrating her proactive nature and keen sense of responsibility. Kelsey quickly adapts to new challenges, asks insightful questions when needed, and is always eager to be an integral part of the team. I first met Kelsey in spring 2022 when she sought help with math and chemistry at the ASC. At that time, she was navigating the complexities of college life and the responsibilities of young adulthood. Recognizing her potential and desire for improvement, I invited her to join our team. Her dedication and perseverance have been truly commendable. She made it through chemistry and math, dedicating many hours to mastering the concepts and ultimately succeeding in her classes. The determination and resilience are hallmarks of her character. Over the 3 years, Kelsey has grown immensely as both a student and a young adult. Her transformation into a hardworking, compassionate, and driven individual has been remarkable. I am extremely proud of her achievements and the obstacles she has overcome. Additionally, Kelsey has shown great success in the veterinary technician program and has taken on the role of peer tutor for vet tech students. Her growth at CT State Middlesex has been exponential, both as a student and an employee. Her strong desire to succeed and unwavering determination make her a deserving candidate for the Student Workers Commitment Award. Congratulations, Kelsey.
I guess I have a lot of people to thank for being the person that I am, that I've grown into, and being where I am now. I want to thank Lisa, my boss, who I know wrote me the nomination, even though when I got the email, I asked her if it was her, and she swore she didn't know what I was talking about. I want to thank the ASC staff for being such a supportive family to me and helping me in all my classes, even when I don't want to ask for help. I want to thank the staff and faculty at Middlesex. You guys are such a supportive group, and you really, truly create such an amazing community, and I couldn't be prouder to be at Middlesex. And I want to thank my sister, who took her kids out of school to be here for me today. She's my rock, and she's my really one family member who's been there for every single thing and has never missed anything for me since being at college. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Congratulations, Kelsey. And now for the 13th and final category for the Presidential Award of Excellence that President Duco chose himself. The nominees are Nicholas D'Agostino, Obed Delancey, Donna Marati DeLieto, Peter Denegri, Rachel DiPietro, James Gentile, Steve Mendes, Genesis Mosquera, Naomi Nurse, Cheryl Torjan, and Monique Volanen. Congratulations to all the nominees. So I will ask President Duco to make the announcement of the awardee.
All right, I am back. So, when I was reviewing the nominations for these phenomenal nominees, what first stood out to me was that you knew that the nominator truly cared about this individual, right? It wasn't simply an arbitrary type of thing that was submitted. I think, two, I learned so much more about how great our people are. So, in addition to the nominees, just the tireless sacrifice, right, and efforts and selflessness that our colleagues pour into our students, and into our institution, our campuses, and our really statewide community. So it was really an honor to be a part of this process, and really difficult, real extremely difficult. I mean, it's easier to manage my kids than to try to select a worthy nominee. So a couple things I want to share. After sleeping on it, praying on it, wishing on it, I came to the realization that I could not select just one awardee. So there are two awardees, all right? Didn't have to ask permission. I just had to talk to myself in the mirror. So here we go. So friends and colleagues, it is a special joy to present the 2025 Presidential Award of Excellence to Ms. Genesis Mosquera. Genesis, let's give her a round of applause. Genesis is a Guided Pathways Advisor 1 from CT State in Norwalk. Genesis is the kind of professional who makes you believe in the mission of community colleges all over again. She shows us through her everyday work that student success is not just about academics, it's about connection. It's about empathy. It's about creating an environment where students are not just seen, but celebrated. In every corner of CT State Norwalk, Genesis' impact can be felt. As an academic advisor, she's known for walking alongside students through her highest hopes and toughest challenges. As an instructor, she meets students where they are and lifts them where they want to be. And as a leader on campus, she builds inclusive, welcoming spaces where students and colleagues feel like they truly belong. Genesis' work is a powerful reflection of our institutional values here at CT State. She champions equity not just in policy, but in practice. She doesn't wait for permission to improve student life. She leads with creativity, organizes culturally responsive programming, advocates for resources, and builds bridges among students, faculty, and staff. She is, simply put, someone who makes the people around her better. And the sentiment shared in her nomination says it all. She's seen as a role model, a collaborator, and a change maker. She's trusted because she listens. She is respected because she delivers. And she's loved because she leads with heart. Beyond the job title and the duties of every day, Genesis is a builder of community. She's someone who consistently reminds me that belong is not just a buzzword, it is a practice. And she models that practice in every interaction, every initiative, and every act of care she extends to others. Genesis, wherever you are in the Connecticut universe, your presence at CT State has been a blessing, not only to the students whose lives you help shape, but also to the entire community so beautifully that you represent. Your leadership is intentional, your compassion is fierce, and your excellence is undeniable. So please join me in congratulating Genesis. Thank you for showing us what is possible. Now, Genesis could not be here today. I'm sure she's doing everything she can for students. But again, it was a true honor reading her nomination, and absolutely well deserved. So, like I said, two awardees. I can feel the tension in here. So it's a true privilege to recognize and celebrate Dr. James M. Gentile. As the 2025 Presidential Award of Excellence Faculty Honoree. For over three decades, Dr. Gentile has poured his heart, intellect, and unwavering commitment into the fabric of the then singly Manchester Community College and the now Connecticut State Community College. His journey is more than distinguished in higher education. It's a living example of how one individual, right, grounded in purpose and passion, can transform the lives of students, inspire colleagues, and elevate an entire college system and ecosystem. At CT State, we champion access, equity, and student success. These aren't just words in the mission statement, they are aspirations we work towards every single day. Dr. Gentile, he has reimagined what's possible for students who might not always see themselves reflected in the college journey, and especially those in developmental education. His leadership in designing inclusive co-requisite English courses didn't just improve outcomes, it created belonging. It gave students a foundation to believe in their academic abilities, and perhaps more importantly, in themselves. But Dr. Gentile's impact reaches far beyond his own classroom. He's been a guiding force in academic policy, curriculum alignment, and faculty mentorship statewide. From serving as chair of the English Statewide Discipline Council to co-leading the creation of the English Studies degree and contributing to the transfer and articulation policy, his work has shaped the academic experience across all of CT State. His leadership has built durable pathways and thoughtful frameworks that benefit thousands of students and faculty alike. Colleagues describe Dr. Gentile as a mentor, a collaborator, a voice of calm strength amid change. And I think I'm the poster child of change. And the students describe him as someone who shined a light in their lives and helped them carry that light forward. That kind of impact doesn't just happen by chance, it happens because of a deep humanity and intention behind everything he does. Outside the classroom, Dr. Gentile's contributions to the arts, to community engagement, and to spiritual and emotional well-being of students reflects the fullness of his commitment to service. Whether coordinating poetry programs across Connecticut, supporting faith-based student initiatives, or mentoring faculty across generations, he leads with both heart and vision. Dr. Gentile, your career has been a gift to CT State, to our community colleges, and to the communities we serve, and to the countless lives you've touched. You remind us all of the profound difference one educator can make, and we are honored to celebrate you today. Dr. Gentile, congratulations.
Wow. I'm really grateful for this award, but I think I'm just much more grateful that I've had the opportunity to live my vocation as a professor at a community college. It syncs so perfectly with everything I believe in. Every day at the community college is an opportunity to change someone's life, to interact with a wonderful person, whether it's a student, a colleague, someone in the staff, someone in the community, and form those relationships over a lifetime. I really do believe teaching is a vocation, and I'm so grateful that I got an opportunity to live a vocation at a community college, at Manchester Community College, and now at CT State. So I want to really thank my students over the years, colleagues, my friends, Janine Darasha, who I know wrote the nomination, so thanks, Janine. Dr. Maduka for choosing 2 awards, super grateful for that. And thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. This is it? Thank you all for joining. I also want to make sure that we recognize once again Meg Van Cott for all of her hard work. So all the tasty food, all the decorations, she was a key component into this very, very complex organization. I also want to make sure that we thank our Middlesex-based crew for our ad media and IT and photography. Thank you so much. As well as facilities for setting up the room as beautifully as it is. A lot of hands and minds go into an event like that. Again, President Manduca, thank you for your support and leadership of it. Congratulations to all the nominees. Congratulations to all the awardees. We will have certificates of nominations in the back. We'll hand them out. And we will be circulating a survey for everyone who was attending here, perhaps those who are watching live. We want to make this program the way that what makes CT State. So this was our first shot, first year. I think we did an okay job, but I'm sure there's room for areas where we can do even better. So thank you all. Thank you everyone for your hard work. Thank you for coming. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon.